Pricing is obviously a very crucial part of starting your professional organizing business. So, how do you decide what to charge and how to charge? I've got 3 very straightforward tips to share with you today to help you figure it out. So, stick around and let's get into it. My name is Melanie and I'm your professional organizer and productivity consultant. What does that even mean? What's up, fam, and welcome to I Speak Organized. I'm Melanie Summers, professional organizer, decluttering expert, and productivity-based life coach. I like to speak organized to give you the tools to conquer your clutter, live life with more purpose, and learn all about the business of tidying. And I've got a couple special offers for you before we dive into the good stuff. If you're ready to get serious about starting or leveling up your professional organizing business, you have the opportunity to schedule an affordable consultation with me to get all of your questions answered. For real, nothing is off the table. And I would be honored to strategize with you and provide you with tons of resources during our call. I am serious about my mission to help you successfully start your own business and help you overcome any fear or doubt you have in your ability to make home organizing your new career. It was the best thing I ever did, and I would love to help you do it too. My schedule fills up quickly, so be sure to click the link in the description or the pinned comment to book your call before all of my slots are full for the month. And if you're ready to get paying clients in the door faster, you're going to need a streamlined process to onboard your prospects. And I have taken all the guesswork out of doing that. What to ask potential clients during consultations, what to put in your agreements, getting customer reviews, and more with my signature Pro Organizer Forms pack. These are 9 done-for-you forms that are customizable in a free Canva account, and I'll even show you how to set up that account if you've never used Canva before. These forms will save you days, possibly weeks worth of work researching and drafting critical documents to run your business professionally, and they're specifically designed for our industry. All of my YouTube and podcast fam get an exclusive discount, YT Pro 8, and that will get you $8 off at checkout. Lastly, if you are totally intimidated by using social media for your business, I have a great class that you can watch on your own time called the I Speak Organized Social Media Method. It includes 5 20 to 30 minute lessons that will help you come up with endless post ideas for the most popular platforms, including easy reels and TikTok video ideas, how to boost your following and engagement with people who actually like and share your content, how to post consistently without spending hours on social every day with my signature content planner that you'll receive for free at the end of class, and a breakdown of all my favorite tools and software. I've made it super accessible and affordable for you, and of course, you get a bonus discount for being part of my speaker fam, ISO Social 5, at checkout. All of that good stuff is going to be located down below in the description of the YouTube video, the pinned comment of this video, as well as the show notes of the podcast. So I encourage you, before you leave today, go check it out. If you get value out of today's episode, please smash that like button. It really helps out the channel. However you're here today, check out the screen of your device, tap the subscribe button. I would be honored to have you as a member of the speaker fam. And if you have questions, the best way to get in touch is to comment down below on YouTube if you're watching, or join my free Facebook group to ask questions there. I'm having a hard time keeping up with DMs these days, so I'm usually able to get to you quicker inside the Facebook group, or you can chat with other like-minded business professionals in that group as well. There are some really awesome folks jumping in to help give advice and answer questions. I always have a freebie for you, but you gotta stick around until the end to find out what it is. But for now, let's dive into pricing for your organizing business. All right, the first step to determining pricing is figuring out your target demographic and then researching companies that serve similar clients. So this means that you're going to try and figure out what types of clients you want to work with. Are you working with people in the luxury market who are really interested in upscale aesthetics? Are you working with realtors doing home staging where the aesthetic is super important and the budget may be a little bit bigger? Or are you going to be working with clients that are more on a budget that need more affordable services, like families or people on disability? So if you're interested in going the more luxury organizing route, you have to think from that client's perspective. And they are not necessarily as concerned about the price. They're more concerned about the all-inclusive VIP experience, the done-for-you service. So if you are offering a lot of discounts on your website, if you're very transparent about your pricing, rather than discussing that in private as a quote, it might actually be a deterrent for those types of clients. So you want to have that in mind. If you're more interested in working with families, people on a budget, especially if you have older clients who have a fixed income or people on disability, they need to know what they're spending up front to be able to budget for those things. And so if that's more in your heart, those are the clients that you want to serve, then having transparent pricing on your website might be a little bit more important. So if you are looking for ways to present that on your website or not, I encourage you to just go and check out other organizers in your area, see what types of clients that they're serving. Just do a quick Google search for luxury organizing in Portland, Oregon, or just home organizer, something like that, just to kind of get an idea and figure out what other people are doing on their website. Once you have found a company that is serving a similar clientele to what you want to, you can start to develop your pricing strategy and how you want to display that on your own website based on what you find. My next crucial piece of advice here is don't price low. I cannot tell you the number of times that I have sat on a coaching call with somebody who assumes that it's best for them as a beginner to start out with a base rate. Y'all, as a business owner in 2022, we are not following that corporate pricing structure where you start at the bottom and you get incremental raises. I encourage you to start somewhere in the middle of the price range for the going rate of organizers in your area. Again, it's just a quick Google search to find companies in your area to figure that out and then go from there. You also need to be realistic about paying your operating expenses and your taxes for your business. You're going to be bringing home about 50% of what the client pays you. So if you've never read the book Profit First, I highly encourage you to pick it up. It's on Audible. I'll link it down below. If you don't have time to read it, this is a perfect opportunity to get on a coaching call with me, and I'll give you a crash course on setting up all the financial buckets for your organizing business. But the bottom line here is that you need to price accordingly to cover all of your expenses, your taxes, and still have what you need left over to pay yourself. I'm gonna give you this advice now so you can remind yourself of it later. If you undervalue your services, so will your clients. So don't be afraid to set expectations and fixed pricing. I don't let any of my prospects bargain with me. I don't cut deals with anybody. My prices are firm. And the only thing that I will do is offer discounts to people who book larger packages with me. And so I have all of those packages laid out for them already and I explain it. So it's already predetermined. They know what to expect and they have a few options to choose from. My biggest piece of advice here, even though it may feel a little uncomfortable, is to price your base session rate just a little bit higher than you would expect to take home and encourage clients to book more sessions with you so that their price comes down to what you would actually want to be making. So a little bit higher than what you're comfortable with, but still reasonable and enough to pay your bills. Tip number 3 is to decide whether you're going to charge hourly or offer package pricing. I personally have a fixed session rate because I need to plan how many hours I work per day and per week. I have little kids, I homeschool, I have this podcast and YouTube, and I have my coaching business, so I have to plan my schedule out accordingly. I can't just offer to come on a day and work as many hours as it takes on a certain session. So depending on what your lifestyle is like, what you've got going on, if this is going to be a full-time gig or a part-time gig, that'll kind of help you determine whether you're going to offer just purely hourly or if you want to implement some sort of session rate, packages, and so on and so forth. So for me personally, my session rate is determined by my current hourly rate, and I adjust for things like gas prices, travel time, and other things related to inflation. The number will go up or down depending on the circumstance, and I just tell my clients if I have to update them on anything. So what I did was determined how many hours that I needed to work each week in order to meet a certain income goal, and then I just broke that down into how many hours I would need to work each day. You also want to sit and think about all the services that you offer outside of the session beyond just the decluttering and organizing on site. Are you running donations? Are you shopping for products for clients? Are you creating labels for them? Are you taking things home to your office to sort for them on your own time? Are you charging hourly for that? What does that all look like? So if you're going to be offering package pricing and including these additional services, it's going to be necessary for you to sit down and factor in the cost of time and resources, the goods and whatever else that you're going to be including. All right, I know I've probably got your wheels turning. Maybe some of this feels a little bit overwhelming. Maybe you feel like you've got a good direction to go. Either way, if you've stuck around until this point in the episode, I've got my freebie for you down in the description or the show notes of the podcast. You can snag my package pricing blueprint. It's just a worksheet that's going to help you parse through all of this, create your package pricing, determine your hourly rate, and factor in some of those expenses that we talked about in today's episode. If this is something that feels really overwhelming for you, it's a great thing to bring to your pro consultation with me if you want to sit and go through this process together. Sometimes it can take a little bit longer than what I can provide in a 15-minute video, and I'm happy to help you out there. But that is my free gift to you. Go ahead and snag that. And if you have any questions, be sure to comment down below. And that is it. If you are just starting the journey of pricing or you're trying to rethink your pricing strategy, these 3 things are the starting point. They are very crucial to getting it right and hitting that sweet spot for you and your business so that you can have a profitable year and pay your bills and really truly run your own business. It's totally possible. Just start with these 3 things right here. And I really hope that you got value out of today's episode. If you did, again, please smash the like button if you're watching on YouTube, comment down below, and check out all the goodies I got for you down in the description. I would be honored to help you out however I can. Beyond that, I hope you all have a fabulous day, and I will see you in the next one.